Hey, Devil Zombies. So, usually this is where I give you the 5 good things and 5 bad things about this week's episode of True Blood. But I don't think I can do that this week. We just witnessed the worst episode of this show to date. Oh, that's right. I said it. The worst episode to date. It's 10:04 in the evening, and I just got done watching it. And I really don't know how I'm even recording this because, see, that's what keeps happening. I don't know what we just saw. I really don't know what that was. That was not my show. It was horribly acted. It was melodramatic. It was plot ruining. And let's not even talk about that sex scene. Not yet, anyway. First of all, bullet time is stupid. It was cool in 1999. Next, let one more Eric fangirl bring up Bill killing Uncle Molester to me. Eric willfully and happily killed someone on this episode tonight. He enjoyed it. Defend him now, lunatics. Franklin Mott and Tara's sex scene was super creepy. A doctor called a baby a critter. The character himself can't even pronounce the name correctly. It's Al C. The D is silent. Arlene totally lied about the baby to Terry. Sam's family is terrible, and that is really sad. It is never appropriate to show dead children. And lastly, and most egregiously, that sex scene. We heard about this sex scene that was coming up in episode 3, and someone described it as debauched or the most unbelievable sex scene you've ever seen. There's a difference in doing something that will shock viewers and doing something to deliberately shock viewers. What we saw was inexcusable. The violence behind that sex alone would have shocked me enough, and how it came out of nowhere. But when he twisted her head around and didn't rip it off, and she started talking with her head turned around while he's still going to town, I don't really even have the words. I'm beyond offended, and it's not easy to offend me. I'll tell you that right now. Beyond just being morally wrong and offending me on a core level, it just looks stupid. I mean, the worst special effects ever. This show, you think it'd have a bigger budget. And believe me, I am loath to say this about True Blood. It was so good last week that I really thought it couldn't get much better. I was right. I have to tell you guys, I regret to inform you that True Blood just jumped the shark. Maybe that's not fair. Maybe they're putting on the skis and gassing up the motor to start the boat. But either way, this better not be a sign of things to come, because it really can't get worse from here. No stars. No, -2 stars for this episode. Hope to see you next week after a better episode of True Blood, because right now I have no faith left in anything.